They used to call me Papa Noel at work. The Hispanic guys. They'd say, "Hey, Papa Noel," and then I would say, "Como se llama?" Is that what's your name? All right, guys, listen, we got a little fun here. Jadyn commentary Lolcow. Now, listen, here's the thing I didn't know. Let's go look up Jadyn real quick so you guys know who I'm talking about. Let's go look up Jadyn. Okay. Apparently, this is Jadyn. That's because it starts with an L. Jadyn is a commentary YouTuber who's always looking at my videos and then just making videos off what I talk about. I'm just kidding, brother. Sister, sorry. I just say brother for everybody. Sorry. Being serious, that was a joke. It wasn't a joke. It was like a misspeech. I'm just joking around. Because I take some of your stuff too. Listen. No, but all jokes aside, they're a YouTuber. They are trans. That's only relevant because I believe this video has a level of conversation to have around that. Personally, I like Jadyn. They're pretty cool. That's it. I don't care. I know that they are the butt of the joke a lot for a lot of people in the commentary community, like Tom Dark and Tim Drake and Damian Wayne. These are all Batman characters. Yeah. Anyway, I saw this on Twitter. They were having a back and forth on Twitter, and this is what comes out of it. I guess this content creator named Doc on the radio.
This is a
so they made a video. Jadyn commentary Lolcow. Now here's something interesting. Here, you know what? I learned what a Lolcow is. I didn't understand. It reminded me of like a cowlick, in your hair. I don't really get those. I'm bald, but apparently it's somebody that you can constantly milk lols out of. That's it. It's because they're like a LOL cow. Like they're a cow and then you can milk it. Probably the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. So that's incredible. Let's get this going.
This is a video I've been putting off for a while now. And
I watched that video from Thomas Dark.
The title is definitely harsh.
Today we are going to be talking about the YouTuber Jadyn.
As most of you clicking on this video know by now, Jadyn has been in quite a bunch of controversies.
But now listen, the one thing I'm going to say is it seems like there's a lot of people criticizing Jadyn. That could be true. It also could be true that one person is criticizing Jadyn and then everybody else needs content. It happens all the time. Tom Dark, I would consider one of those individuals who sits at they are a content creator. Like Sunny V2 is a content creator. A lot of other commentary channels that are similar to that, they're not so much content creators. Is that they're content repackagers. And I'm not even criticizing it because I think we all engage in that to some capacity. Somebody will see like a hot story here, and then that'll work its way around the community, blah, 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 blah. You get the point. But in this case, this seems to be kind of like a thing where it's like, people are like, oh, Jelly Bean? Oh my God, one person called them out. And then it was Armageddon. Content regurgitators. And listen, I don't want you to think that me saying that means that you should stop doing it. Get on your grind, fellas and fellettes. I'm just saying though, is it starts with it starts with your top content creator, and then it just starts trickling down like some really horrible diarrhea after you eat 6 taquitos from 7-Eleven and 2 chocolate chip cookies, and shit 3 times in an hour, and then go take a shower, but then have to shit after the shower. And I hate doing that. Okay.
I feel as though a lot of information has come out, and not really come out, just Jadyn being a fucking retard on Twitter.
Okay, let's
Too based.
set the record straight. Lolcow is defined in UrbanDictionary.com as a person you get extensive laughs from who doesn't know they are being made fun of.
Did I seriously just get fucking proved wrong on what a lolcow is? Bro, I thought I knew. That's it? Whatever, bro.
They often think they are admired for what they are doing, but secretly are being laughed at constantly. Today we'll be
I thought it was somebody you milk laughs from, dude. Did somebody lead me in the wrong direction? Whatever. I don't need to be right. I'm fucking 32. I don't have to be right about anything. I can just, oh, it's just some old idiot. No, that's how people will perceive me. So whatever.
Discussing the commentary Lolcow, Jadyn, also known as Jadyn. Now you might have heard of Jadyn from the numerous rant videos that have been made on this person. There's so many videos about Jadyn that if you look up Jadyn rant in the YouTube search bar, you can keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And there's a reason for this. Simply
Hey, listen, you guys better be thanking Jadyn then, because it gives you guys something to talk about.
But Jadyn can't stay out of drama. Although much of the commentary community has criticized Jadyn for this kind of behavior, it seems like she hasn't learned to stay out of trouble. I'm going to show you why she hasn't learned a damn thing at all.
I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of reasons for this. I think that generally speaking, as a content creator gets larger, there's more of an incentive for people to criticize them, especially smaller channels that don't really have to face the same level of accountability. Which I know sounds weird, but like when you're a smaller creator, people don't really give a fuck about what you're saying. As you get bigger, people care more. And I'm not even a big creator on here other than my morbid obesity. But like, again, on TikTok, like back in the day, you could say some absolutely fucking insane dumb shit if you had small followers. Then you have large followers, people start to pay attention. So that's part of it. There's going to be a little bit more stress when it comes to that. And then, you know, listen, there's also part of the commentary community. There's also why the fuck is my chat full of people talk? Why are my Wings of Redemption today? I know I look like him, but I'm wearing a gray shirt. This motherfucker doesn't wear a gray shirt. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. All right. Anyway. What was I talking about? You get my point. Jadyn's part of the commentary community. It's a bit toxic, and it's the commentary community is what you would consider based, derogatory. So they'll make a lot of jokes, and you know, I'm sure Jadyn being trans is a factor in this.
There are three main points I want to emphasize during this video. 1. Jadyn doesn't think before they speak, letting them to do stupid things. 2. Jadyn has a double standard that applies to anyone that disagrees with them. And 3. Jadyn is a massive hypocrite.
All right. Well, that is what this number 2 and 3 are effectively the same thing. Isn't that being a hypocrite and having double standards? Isn't that like the same? Whatever. Let's see.
Let's take a deep dive. On June 3rd, 2022, Jadyn made a Twitter post regarding transphobia taking place in a
this shit isn't okay. The commentary community has been dogpiling this person for days. They eventually had a mental breakdown and people made fun of them. Yeah, I heard of that story. It was like somebody without even a channel, and they were being a little cringe, and the commentary community bullied them. I believe that 100%. But
commentary community Discord server known as Clipped Live. This shit isn't okay. The commentary community has been dogpiling this person for days. They eventually had a mental breakdown, and people made fun of them. Yes, he's troubling online. Yes, he has problems, but people in this Discord server made fun of his weight, told him to 41%, so he thought everyone was against him and had a mental breakdown. Instead of chilling out, instead people did entire streams shitting on him. Now, at first glance, you might not have a problem with a tweet like this. It's just Jadyn calling out transphobia in the commentary community, right? Well, if we examine the screenshots of the alleged dogpiling that the community was partaking in, Jadyn only provides 3 screenshots of what appears to be a singular individual from the Discord server was partaking in. Jadyn only...
Okay. No word grooming. Well, okay. So the argument here, I keep calling Jadyn he? No, I don't. I keep saying she, don't I? If I keep saying he, I'm sorry. That's my fucking bad. Jadyn. Okay. So, okay, hold on.
He provides 3 screenshots of what appears to be a singular individual from the Discord server being transphobic.
Okay. So, all right. First of all, so this is a meme of a trans person hanging themselves. I could already tell. I could tell by it. That's okay. Listen, we don't have a whole lot of context here. I don't think it's unreasonable to assume that they're probably being transphobic, because as I look here, what I'm seeing here is like down here is a small commentary community Lolcow. It sounds like they're calling this person a Lolcow, which would be the trans person here. I don't think that this like apps. I mean, like, listen, you can call it into question. I don't think this proves that Jadyn is being incorrect.
Provides,
I think,
3 screenshots of what appears to be
I blocked you because you're planning to hurt me. Okay.
a singular individual from the
Then you have 5 people who voted on this, so it's not just like one person. So
Discord server being transphobic. RFC, one of the owners of the Clipped Live server, quote tweeted Jadyn saying, "Jadyn, you actively contributed to shitting on this person too, at their lowest
see, there you go. That would be the problem.
moment. Now today you are suddenly morally grandstanding while making it out like the entire community is responsible for one guy in a Discord server of 1,000 people who was banned for the record." Augie then provided a screenshot
Well, it's a good thing that they banned him. Okay.
Out of Jadyn saying, trans people don't shower. Jadyn responds to this by saying, actually, that tweet was referring to this, LMAO. Showing
Okay. Dude, what is happening here? This is the most insane drama ever.
a meme. Augie replies by saying, even if that's the case, your tweet is still completely pointless considering the person was banned long before you made it. I'm going to expect you to call out every other server for having a bad member in it too, but I doubt you will.
Okay, so it's not like Augie took it personally because it was his server and he took care of the guy. It doesn't mean that that person didn't have a negative impact on the other person, but okay.
A couple takeaways from this interaction. Jane was attempting to paint Augie RFC's entire Discord community as transphobic, while only providing screenshots of one member who was promptly banned making such remarks. As you can probably tell, this is incredibly dishonest behavior on Jadyn's part. Let's move on to something a little bit.
I guess so. I don't know. It still feels like somewhat unclear. It seems like some people were bullying the trans person. Apparently, the bullying you're referring to from Jadyn was saying that people don't shower. I don't really know. I mean, bro, it's just, it's such petty fucking drama, honestly.
Bit spicier. On June 9, 2022, Vexium Swift, a commentary channel, was responding to drama involving a video of him providing oral sex to his girlfriend. Yeah, I'm not making this up. Vex made a tweet with his final statement on the matter.
Wow, people think I'm...
And Aiden Projects...
Let me see, I'm going to read it. I'm assuming he doesn't. People think I'm clutching at straws when the whole point I was making is that I never put the NSFW content I made with my partner into this community. And I don't care if people knew about my relationship. I care that a minor made a tweet which contained a pornographic screenshot and shared it on everything. I didn't expect much from the 2020 community, but the fact that only my mutuals understand the real issue at hand is beyond me, all whilst my partner, who has nothing to do with the commentary community, has been dehumanized, experienced so many transphobic remarks, and nobody but you and a few others held these kids accountable. So it sounds like they did an OnlyFans, and then somebody took the screenshots and leaked it. What the hell did I just do? Okay, well, I messed everything up, but somebody leaked it? Is that what's happened here? Okay.
The matter. And Aiden Projects, another commentator, quote tweeted this stating, "You're not a victim, stop acting like one." A user by the name of @CostButthole replied to his tweet saying, wait.
I mean, I get it is a little, well, first of all, it sounds like they're signal boosting. I mean, OnlyFans content is supposed to be private in the sense it's like it's like copyright or something like that. So I guess it's wrong. Well, it is wrong to boost anything like that, but okay.
Isn't this the guy who had a video of him sucking his girlfriend's dick? Why is he acting like he's a victim? He's kind of gay, that's all. Jadyn
Now
replies to Cost Butthole's tweet by saying, imagine being transphobic.
Now listen, this is going to get into a conversation about whether that is or isn't gay to suck a trans woman's pee-pee. All right? And we're, of course, going to engage in the conversation because this is what we talk about. Now, you could all have your personal opinions. My opinion here is that trans women are women, but sucking a pee-pee is gay regardless of whose pee-pee it is. A little bit. Okay? If you suck a trans woman's pee-pee, sucking the pee-pee part is but it's less gay because it's a woman's pee-pee. All right? So it's like there's a few percentiles of gayness. But I think who cares? Who cares? You know, that's where I come from. Who cares about labels, gay, straight, whatever? I mean, really, who cares? Who cares? Okay? Now, here's the thing. It's even gayer to suck a dildo, a strap-on, that a woman has on. Now, I'm going to explain to you why. When you're sucking when you're engaging in fellatio of a trans woman's wee-wee, it may be a wee-wee, but you're still satisfying a woman, and you're getting off to the thought of that. When you're licking a fake phallus, like a strap-on, okay, now really follow me here. You're only doing it for yourself. It's more gay. So, I'm just letting you know. Anyway.
Aiden replies to Jadyn by asking, where is a transphobia? A user named Hannah
I would say this is probably not a conversation to have in like a public place necessarily, but okay.
Animal replies to Aiden with a deleted response from Jadyn that reads, looking through this person's profile, they are clearly far right. It's not hard to see the transphobia in their statement.
Let's see. Feds when they see nobody wants to vote blue this midterm. What? You know what's been happening the past few weeks? What? Oh, they're saying that the federal government shooting people that doesn't want to vote Democrat? Oh, okay.
Jadyn provides a tweet from 9 days ago of Cost Butthole saying, you know what's been happening the past few weeks.
Well, this looks like somebody who's probably engaged in politics. Oh, it's probably. I mean, they're kids, so they probably don't know dick about shit, but...
So according to Jadyn, because this cost butthole person posted a tweet with a meme about the midterm elections, they are clearly far-right, and because they are far-right, their initial statement about Vexium Swift has to have been transphobic. Big yikes. Jadyn responds to Hannah Animal, saying, touch some fucking grass, Jesus Christ. Hannah responds, if you didn't delete tweets, we need to put that out there for context of my previous reply. It's not okay falsely labeling someone as a transphobic. Jadyn replies, it's not false though. Hannah Animal responds, do you really believe that person hates trans people? Jadyn says, I believe that they are bigoted, yes. Clearly they think being which the trans...
Oh, it's saying that shootings will make people vote blue. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's fucked up. All right, that's actually more fucked up. All right, so with you said, that actually makes a lot of sense. Listen, I think that we overprescribe. I think we use the term far right and alt right for like everything nowadays, and I think part of it's just like a weird moral argument. But I do think it's reasonable if you're somebody who, I mean, I know it's like a joke, but if you're somebody who believes that like mass shootings are happening to pull more people to vote Democrat, then you're engaged in like a conspiracy theory. You're kind of lost in the sauce. Fuck, man. So I wouldn't fault Jadyn for saying they're all right. Honestly, I wouldn't. It's a really edgy joke. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. I could see where they're coming from.
Woman is gay. A user named Loafy Grapes replies, Jalen, they were joking. We were trying to tell you that.
Well, so that's the thing. It's like, this is the thing with jokes, and this is what we were talking about even with the Ethan thing, and even with the Ackman thing. Jokes don't absolve you from punishment. Jokes can be a vehicle. That person might have been just saying that because they thought it was really stupid and funny and playing off of the conservative, like, insanity. They could have also said it because part of them believes that, like, you know, progressives will set up these horrible tragedies. It's impossible to like know. I think that's the part about jokes that makes it, you know, so difficult. You don't know exactly their intention. So the fact that it's a joke is irrelevant. But yeah, if they were just joking, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's all over the place. Here's the thing, man, is that like when you're gonna if you make an edgy joke like that, you have to understand that Jadyn interpreting that as like alt-right it's not an unreasonable interpretation to have, even if it's wrong. Like, I just want you guys to know that the majority of what trolling is nowadays, especially with young people, is pretending to be fucking stupid and then laughing when you actually believe that they're stupid. And you know that that's the truth, right? So you'll pretend to be an absolute, like, I do it in public all the time. Like I like I did that debate that I have on like the Leftovers channel where we did we talked about kids in drag. And the first thing I did is I came in and I said, I think we need to take it a little bit further when it comes to drag, and we need to make it mandatory for kids to actually engage in drag shows in elementary schools, and that we should also make it part of like a gym requirement. And nobody got the joke. The joke is I'm being an idiot and I'm being very dry, and like part of the joke is how insane what I just said was, and the fact that somebody would say it, right? But like, what's the joke? That I'm insane. That's the joke. That's part of the joke, is that I'm fucking insane. You know? And so that's what a lot of jokes are nowadays. It's like pretending to be a fucking idiot and then being like, ha, oh, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got you. You thought I was dumb? Well, I was faking it the whole time, you know? So we just do a little bit of trolling. That was a dry ass panel. Oh yeah, it was fucking dry, brother. It was fucking dry. Or, you know, sister, whatever.
In response to this saying, I don't think they were joking at all, unless Cost Butthole wants to clarify. Cost Butthole responds with, I said that sucking his girlfriend's penis on camera is kind of gay, simply because it's a penis. Just like how getting pegged from a woman is still kind of gay, and pegging is still based.
Sure, agree.
Let's unpack this interaction here. So it's pretty baffling that Jadyn came to the conclusion that this Cost Butthole person is a transphobe based off a past meme tweet they made that was completely unrelated to the situation. This is a pretty clear-cut example of how Jadyn has a double standard when it comes to people they disagree with. Jadyn doesn't give this dude the benefit of the doubt and just straight up calls him a transphobe when he had a different take on the Vexium Swift situation. Alright, let's talk about Jadyn's hypocrisy. If you're a big fan of the channel, you probably know that I'm not a big fan of hypocrites. On June 11, 2022,
I don't know who the fuck that guy was.
Jadyn made a statement saying that making jokes that people aren't okay with still isn't fine. I don't like making fun of other people. If it was just a general joke, yes, I would be.
Well, I'm trying to unpack what that means. Making jokes that people aren't okay with still isn't fine. I don't like people making fun of other people if it was a general joke. What does this even really mean, Jadyn? What the fuck are you saying? What do you want about? What's the context here? Making jokes that people aren't okay with still isn't fine. What are they talking about? I need like what the response is to what. Because if it's somebody in a friend group that's like, "Hey, stop making jokes about me," then like I guess like this can hold up. What is going on here?
That people aren't okay with still isn't fine. I don't like making fun of other people. If it was just a general joke, yes, I would be. The problem with this tweet is that Jadyn is one of the worst people to be talking about this subject. Jadyn tweeted out numerous times in the past.
Well, the other one said religious people are sensitive. They are. Didn't realize there's a lot of religious people in the commentary community. Jesus Christ, I keep blowing all these losers.
As making fun of religious people.
Well, this is yeah, the endless wars, hatred, and oppression caused due to religion need to end. Believe what you want. I don't really care, but religion is weakness, and it is for the weak. I've accepted that life is pointless, that I could die right now. It doesn't matter. So, like, these aren't really jokes. I just want you to know that. So, like, your original claim.
It's one of the worst people like making fun.
Your original. This is okay. This is saying that you shouldn't make jokes at people that aren't okay with. These aren't jokes. These are these really are statements of calling out religion. And I could see why Jadyn, a trans person, would be pretty invested in not being particularly fond of religion, because religion is very exclusionary of trans people and gay people, especially historically. It's being more accepted now, but it's still against the book. And we talked about this actually earlier in this segment, but for the sake, or earlier in this show, I guess you call it. But you know, if I post on leftovers, it'll be a segment. That's religion in the West, regardless of the religion, is becoming more accepting of gay people because of the sphere that the religion exists in, but it's still something that's looked down upon. And at best, religious people will say it's okay if you have these feelings, but it's not okay if you act on them. So, like, they're not making jokes; they're making general criticisms of religion. So
about this subject, Jadyn tweeted out numerous times in the past making fun of religious people and their beliefs, even having World War II happen to all religious people.
Well, that's probably a very edgy joke, sure, but okay.
As one of their main tweets. Another moment of hypocrisy involved the recent Dream allegations. Now, Jadyn made a tweet saying,
I don't know if I would say those things are hypocritical, but okay. Safe to say the Dream allegations are false. The original spreader of the allegations has gone private.
Yeah, these Dream allegations that are just now blowing up again were false, and even directly pinged me not to run this story on my show. Burglar. But then the next day, Jadyn decides to make a video cutting the story of the Dream allegations on their main YouTube channel.
Okay, so it's totally possible that Jadyn was being hypocritical.
Jadyn decides to make a video cutting the.
Here's the problem: is that like I'm bored on Twitter, and I watched this interaction going on there, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" So I looked at, because I saw that tweet, and I was like, okay, Jadyn's, and then I saw that Jadyn made a video about it, and I clicked on it, and Jadyn's like basically instantly that these are false. So they're reporting on false allegations being spread. I think, if I'm being charitable to Jadyn, that Jadyn was just saying to you, don't run this story as if it was real. I mean, I could be wrong. That's what I got out of it. Don't run the story because it's not in the way that it's not real. Doesn't mean that you can't run the story as if it's fake. It's also possible that Jadyn is just trying to capitalize on the Dream drama or whatever controversy surrounding Dream, and is trying to like be the sole conversation piece about the allegations. But you still could have made a video about it. Did you run did you run it?
This is a video.
Did you talk about it? I don't know if you have another channel. What the fuck is all this? I don't even know what to say about that. All right.
The story of the Dream allegations on their main YouTube channel. I don't know what I should be shocked at more. The fact that Jadyn willingly admitted that these allegations were false and then posted a video about them on their YouTube channel spreading these allegations, or the amount of
well, again, they almost I mean, I will go fact check how epic and based I am. You know, let's see.
So, recently, Dream was accused of grooming. Now, I just want to say, I personally don't believe that these accusations are true whatsoever, especially since all of this is coming from a very unreliable source.
Yeah, so they instantly, in the first 10 seconds, say that they don't think it's true. So, I wouldn't say that they're necessarily signal boosting it. Okay.
Hypocrisy from Jadyn telling me not to talk about it on my show, and then uploading a video about the topic. So what have we learned from today? Jadyn is without doubt the commentary lolcow. They're going to continue getting themselves into drama for the stupid things they do on Twitter and from the videos that they put out. So yeah, I'm not going to really expect anything to change, and I'm just going to keep laughing at them for the stupid things they do online. If you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. Feel free to like.
All right, interesting video. Yeah, I learned that this whole thing is fucking dumb. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.